Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Odessa, aka Apesonacid, and I've been a DJ for 2 years, producer for 4, and absolutely love it. The music is my passion. I'm currently based in Orlando, Florida, where I'm a resident DJ at Berlin Techno Night, and I've opened for some big artists such as Space 92, Sam Wolf, Conrad Taylor, and many more. It's been an amazing journey so far, and I've learned a lot along the way, made some beautiful connections, and grown a lot as well. And I would like to share some knowledge that I have now that I can look back on that I wish I knew before I started my journey. Tip number 1 is it doesn't have to be perfect. Now let me explain. When I got my first DJ gig at a live show, which the first one was like Berlin Techno Night. It was a big deal. Like, that was my first live show. I was so nervous. I was literally, like, my hands were shaky. And at the time I didn't like have a full set ready. I just went and did my thing. I didn't have like, oh, I'm gonna play this one first, this one. I just went in there and did what I had to do. I ended up messing up a few transitions, and then that's all I could think about afterwards. I was like, damn, I messed up on like that transition, and then that other transition, and this other transition, and that's literally all I can think about after. And now I realize we're all human, we make mistakes, and we learn along the way. But instead, I wish I had thought of it as, this was amazing, I get to perform, I was with my friends, I went out, have fun, I played live for the first time, instead of thinking, oh, I messed up. Yes, in a way it is a learning experience and you learn from your mistakes, but you also have to enjoy the moment, because it's not always going to be perfect, and it won't always be the way you planned it. Even if you plan a whole set, maybe there'll be something that goes wrong technically, but most of the time nobody cares. People there are most likely not sober, and even if they are, who cares? You're the one playing. It's mostly about the recovery process too. Act like it didn't happen, keep it going, and you'll be okay. Tip number 2 actually goes with the first tip. Your track selections matter more than your transitions. That's pretty much self-explanatory. Or if you have good taste in music, well, people are just gonna love the music regardless. Most people that are there, they don't know what a transition is. They don't know if you were planning on transition at this cue point and you transition at the next. They don't know about your transitions. So as long as what you're playing is good and you enjoy it, people will enjoy it too. It's a big energy reciprocation, where if you give off a good energy and your songs have good energy, then people will feel that and everybody's gonna have a great night. As long as your tracks are good, you're good too. Yeah. Tip number 3 is that practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the more confident you'll be in playing live and making transitions on the fly. And let's say you have an important set where you're opening for an artist. You have 1 full hour to do. Like, I usually redo my sets at least 3 times to make sure I have every transition that I want perfect, to the point that I can replicate it live and I don't have to worry if I'm gonna mess up a transition, because I practice it so many times. I don't even need to listen to the track technically, that I know the track by heart and I know where the transition is gonna happen. Like, it helps reduce your nerves. You're gonna feel so much more confident, and people at the show are gonna feel that too. If you're confident, everybody in the room is gonna know and feel that. Tip number 4 is to record your progress. Now, in today's day and age, you might know that talent is just not enough, and it's important for both you and your audience to see your progress. Now, your content doesn't have to be perfect, just like I'm still learning as I'm doing this video, but keep it real. That's you. Show yourself to the world. You don't have to wait until it's perfect. You can start sharing your process now, and people will recognize that it's real and that you're putting yourself out there. Even just for yourself, you're gonna look back and be like, wow, this is where I started. And it's good to document your own process so you can see how much you've grown. Because sometimes you might feel stuck, you might feel like you're not growing, but just think back a month ago, a year ago, how much you've learned and how much you've grown. Like, congratulations, you're doing it. For example, this is where I started. And this was me at one of my recent shows. And that was in less than 2 years. Having that process recorded, I can see how much I've grown and I can be proud of everything that I've achieved so far. Tip number 5 is networking. Your local scene and the people at the events are your friends and not your enemies. They're not your competition. You might learn a lot from them and make beautiful friends along the way. Just recently, I became close friends with one of the other resident DJs at Berlin Techno Night. Shout out to Colin. And now we have a truck together, Favela, where I get to meet a super cool person, and now we can collaborate on things where I learn from him and his DJing style, and he might learn from me on other things. You guys can learn from each other and grow together. Especially if you keep comparing yourself to other people, like, this is gonna bring you down. You know, you're in your own lane, in your own journey. Somebody else's journey is gonna look different than yours, and that's normal. We all have different lives and different paths. Just worry about your own path, be the best person you can be, and help each other out, you know, keep it blur. That's about all the tips I have for you today. I hope I helped you out in your journey a little bit. I hope that sharing my journey is helping you. Good luck, you got this. If this video was helpful to you, please give me a thumbs up and drop down your artist name below so I can check you out and we can all help each other grow.